Dream is one of the most hated YouTubers of all time. I feel like probably the most hated YouTuber of the last 3 or 4 years. Super famous Minecraft guy, bound to get some level of criticism, right? But big creators like PewDiePie, who blew up off of gaming stuff back in the day, managed to escape the cringe label and descend to the based reputation, okay? Dream seems unwilling to do that with YouTube, and instead he's resorting to leaving altogether to do music instead. And now videos are being posted saying, Dream is cringe for doing music and crying. And then the community note just says, oh, he's probably crying because he's sad that Technoblade died. Like, that's what the song he's singing is about.
But it made me really reflect on my life, and people are... Alright, I need you guys to sing along with me, right?
We're here for you! We love you! We're here for you!
The Drama Twitter account really does not care at all. They will post anything, literally anything, to bait people.
Welcome to another episode of the Baited Podcast.
I personally found Dream to be pretty damn cringe in his golden age. One part of that was the way he talked to his fans, like calling them kittens. The insane tweet he made, which made me pee my pants with pleasure.
I genuinely love and care about all of you guys, and that's the best way I can describe it. You were like a whole bunch of kittens, and I love you. Not every creator will feel the same as me, but that's fine. I'm being genuine every time I say it. I love you.
But I would be able to get past that if he wasn't so goddamn captured by his audience. Like, a bunch of 10-year-olds literally held this guy at gunpoint, forcing him to apologize for every little joke he made. And he was fine with it. He gave in. He wasn't even complaining. There was this one time, many of you probably remember, Dream is streaming with friends, playing some craft, of course, and then he decides to perform like a little war cry, like a, you know, as did some other people in the call. Viva la resistance! Let's go! This seems like a funny little stream moment, not really anything to think twice about. Who would care, right? Well, a ton of Dream's audience freaked out and said he was being racist and appropriating Native American culture, which is a funny way to unintentionally push a stereotype about Native Americans. So the next day, Dream wakes up, and instead of cowering in fear, he posts some pretty charged tweets to his account. Native Americans don't own screaming while flicking your tongue around. Of course, war is offensive. People die. Saying Viva la Resistance is, I'm sure, offensive to French people. Plus, I literally have Native American in my blood. If you're offended, off. I literally couldn't care less. It's not offensive, and I don't want to be a baby. Bro, based. Get off my account if you want to critique people for having fun in a block game. It's not education. War cries are across every race, sexual orientation, and creed. SpongeBob isn't any less offensive. Sometimes people need to recognize that not everything they see on the internet is true. Educate yourselves. Yo, based mode, God mode, okay? He went fucking frog mode on that tweet, okay? On these tweets, he was fucking froggy frog mode. Holy shit. Extreme base mode Dream. Chuddy super soldier Dream. I mean, he seems angry here. He's straight up calling these people simpletons, basically, saying they're uneducated fools. He's like, not everything you read online is true. Based, true. But then he realizes how he came across. He realizes some of his audience is like, why is Dream being mean to me? He realizes he flung a little back at the 10-year-olds who hate him, and so he decided to walk it back a little bit by making a statement on stream where he's all nice and understanding, and guys, I know how I came across. It was never my intention to offend people.
And I got upset, and I tweeted out, like, if you're offended, F off, or something like that. And obviously that's not to the people that are offended by me doing a war cry. There was a tweet about it that is fine. It was respectful. People were being respectful about it and saying, oh, like, they're offended and that it's appropriating Native American culture and stuff like that. And obviously, I have no intention to do that, and I had no intention to do that. I was referencing, and I think that both Southtap and George, when I asked them, they thought the same exact thing. SpongeBob, when SpongeBob goes victory screech, and other times did other stuff like that. And so people got offended by that. Again, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend anybody, and had I not woken up to people calling me a racist and that I don't deserve support and all stuff like that, I probably would have just replied to that original tweet and said, hey, I'm sorry for, you know, offending you. I didn't mean to. What we did was not meant to be offensive. We were just referencing SpongeBob with a war cry.
I mean, he even says he's sorry in this clip. He's apologizing for being mean and offending people. This was a big turning point for Dream, and he would never, ever fight with his audience again after this point. Anytime they called him out, he would instantly apologize and say he's sorry for offending the Emily BLM community. Every single freaking time. Now, let's turn the clock forward a bit to May 19th of 2020. Dream uploads the video, Minecraft Speedrunner versus 3 Hunters rematch.
This video, 3 of my friends try and hunt me down and stop me from beating Minecraft. If they kill me 1 time, I lose. If I beat the Ender Dragon, I win. We did this once, and I lost. This is the rematch.
It would seem to be yet another innocuous Minecraft speedrun from Dream where he plays the game and makes some jokes, has fun with his friends, you know, a little bit of role-playing, whatever. Typical video that he would make. And videos like this often have music accompanying certain segments to make it feel more cinematic and exciting. It's part of storytelling. And during this, Dream picked a song titled Navajo Race, a tune that kind of like imitates Native American music.
Run so far. Where are we?
We're
at 1,000 already.
Oh, come here, Dream.
Oh my god. Guys, leave me be!
The kind of thing you would expect in like The Lone Ranger or Indiana Jones, you know, that kind of thing. Obviously, the song is being used here to elevate the drama of the video, to make it exciting and bring up the mood. In adventure movies, similar music would be found, so Dream wanted to emulate that in his own video to make it more entertaining. But now all of a sudden, there's a ton of real Native Americans, okay? The Chief is on Twitter getting mad at Dream, but the Chief's name is Jungkook #1 girl stan or whatever on Twitter, right? Jungkook's #1 favorite bunny, okay? That's the name of the chief of the Navajo tribe, and he personally is mad.
Our ceremony songs are sacred to our culture. To put them into a song that's supposed to be some type of Indiana Jones type music is disrespectful.
We're not in 2016, 2017 anymore. The radical SJW, like, meme or whatever, it's all dead now, alright? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about this post. All the people liking and retweeting this post are not actual Dream stans. The Dream should not be worried about this at all.
These people truly have nothing better to do. Their lives are so easy that the greatest moral outrage of their month is that a Minecraft YouTuber who makes videos for children used a song in his video. Is this really destroying the Native American culture, okay? Is this the same as Chris Columbus? Is Dream Chris Columbus 2.0, just like pillaging the entire clan? Is this song infected with yellow fever and gonna wipe out the Abenaki, okay? No, of course not. But this is a fucking 12-year-old tweeting this shit. So of course they're going to freak out, because this is the second biggest problem in their life, with the first biggest problem being that their mom took away their phone for being annoying on Snapchat, okay? This is children, Dream. This is children. But despite the support of the wider YouTube community, despite the fact that I'm sure any big Minecraft YouTuber was not calling for him to, like, back down from his position, right? This is not a thing where, like, there's a ton of drama going on outside of Twitter. It's just Twitter. Despite that, Dream decided to apologize for his use of this music. It's pathetic. Pathetic! Won't use it again, was unaware, and was just looking for fitting music as always. Thank you for telling me, you corny dick. So here he basically bypasses all the commentators defending him. He's like, guys, listen, I appreciate your support, but I'm just gonna bow down to my fan base of middle schoolers who think that tweeting with content warnings is social activism. Middle schoolers who are so uneducated. Their brains are so undeveloped, they cannot even understand irony. They can't understand a joke to the point they have to put /J if they're joking to make sure people know.
Hey guys, I'm trolling. This is a troll post. Officially, this is a troll post stamped with the troll stamp.
So from the time between these two apologies, right? Between the war cry thing and then we come to this Native American music thing, right? Over this 8-month period, Dream's channel goes from 6 million subscribers to 17 million. So his channel almost triples in size. And his fan base grows a lot stronger, but as a result, we can also, you know, kind of speculate, maybe infer a little bit, that he became more accustomed to the new size of this fandom, and he became more aware of the fact he wants to keep them happy. Maybe he was just making a lot of money at the time. Maybe it was something else. I don't really know. But at the cost of his true feelings on the subject, which I think we can all probably agree were the initial tweets he made, he decided to apologize once he got some backlash and just basically like hide his opinion, right? So now we're at the point where Dream's apologized for doing the war cry and he's apologized for using the song. And keep in mind, he didn't have to apologize. He wasn't like losing subs. He wasn't like losing money directly because of this. He didn't lose any sponsors. He just decided to back down. Why? I mean, I thought it was money at first, but the dude definitely at the time like had enough money, he could retire. I don't think this stuff is really gonna hurt his bottom line. I think he may just genuinely be scared of these people and think that this could like escalate into a career-ending controversy somehow. Or maybe he convinced himself that he actually feels bad. Maybe he's like so mind broken, buck broken, and brain broken, just like MK Ultra victimed out, to the point that he thinks that this is actually the right thing to do, to apologize for this bullshit. Now, this brings us to 2021 with some of Dream's more, I guess not even that recent, like two years ago, but more recenter controversies than the ones I already talked about. Recenter. I can't speak English. Addressing the Dream situation and his mention of lynching and education thread. Please guys, please retweet this. We need to educate people. Everyone needs to know about what the Minecraft YouTuber's doing. This is tippity top keck of importance, okay? On Friday, during Captain Sparkles' stream, Dream said, "I say they're a bunch of cheaters and we lynch them," when referring to people who were cheating / finding loopholes during MCC's ace race.
Okay. I'm sure Scott expected all this.
And glitchers.
I'm sure he expected all this when he made this casual server.
Yeah, I mean, I say they're a bunch of cheaters and we lynch them.
I do agree they should be banned.
I understand the lighthearted tone, but lynching is not the right word to use, ever, especially in joking. This word carries a lot of weight in the black community. I thought more people understood the weight of this word, but it's okay, I'm here to educate. Well, I appreciate your education. I don't care. If Dream was saying something awful and horrible, like that would be one thing, I would probably still find it kind of funny. But he didn't say that, okay? He's not saying that. He just used the word. He was like, we need to punish the cheaters. And I think that you need to get over yourself. If a word in any context, one word is wrong to you to use, despite the fact that it's being used in a completely innocuous way, you should just shut your mouth and stop speaking English and stop listening to other people speak English and like put earmuffs on, because your life is going to end because every word is tied to something bad. But of course, Dream apologized instantly. Yeah, I realized after I had said it that it wasn't at all the right word for me to use and regretted it instantly.
I was thinking of the popular game Town of Salem where—
Bro, no you weren't. Shut up. You were just joking. Everybody, okay, listen, I'm here to educate. Everybody knows that that word has been used. Everyone knows that that word has been used in a negative context to describe stuff from like the 1840s or whatever, okay? But that doesn't mean that you can't use that word in other contexts that are not the same. I was thinking of the game Town of Salem. Definitely not okay though, and I apologize for that. Out of my vocabulary. Dude, you're lying. This is just a lie. I don't believe that at all. He's full of shit. Just stop apologizing, bro. This culture where we can't say a word because of its negative history is just ridiculous. Can I not say the word kill because it has to do with people dying? No, of course nobody would say that, but because it's like social justice related, people can justify any insane, ridiculous opinion that they would never be logically consistent on. You would never say this about like almost any other thing. There's no logic. This is just people being sensitive and crying about something that doesn't matter whatsoever. Breaking news. People care about shit that doesn't matter. Welcome to the YouTube drama channel. But Dream is one of the people who allowed this and encouraged it. Someone with one of the biggest YouTube channels in the world, I mean, at least at one point in time, apologized every single time someone called him out for whatever reason. No matter how obviously petty and stupid that call out may be, he would apologize. And as a result, he empowered these armies of preteens to do this on Twitter every month to other people as well. I remember dealing with these people back in the day during the Hassan Piker cracker drama. They're insane. They are crazy. And Dream like breathed life into them. He planted the seed. Dream is the reason we got that cringy video of Tubby acting like a baby when his friend signed a kick.
Like, I feel Sapnap, I'm just gonna say it, like, frankly, the majority of Sapnap's demographic is people in communities such as LGBTQIA+, younger demographic and stuff like that. I feel like this platform is not a safe place to be openly trans, not a safe place to be openly Jewish, not a safe place to be black, for example. It's insane. And I don't, like, I feel like it's great that you want to spearhead that positive change, but also with such a large and powerful voice you have, and so much good you can do with that voice, it's best that you're more responsible with where you want to bring your community, and you have a responsibility to protect them.
Listen, Tubbo, no one cares, Lowbro. Get over yourself. And this happened like 3 more times. One example being when Dream made this tweet that people claimed as him like appropriating black culture. It was like, drugs, ayo, Charles, turn that shit up. And then his response ended up looking like more racist than the actual tweet. Like, bro, you cannot give these people even 1 inch of ground because they will gladly eat your career alive anytime you post anything they can twist into being a cancelable offense. You need to rid these types from your audience, purge them. More recently, when he made a song that references his dead friend Technoblade, the audience claimed he was being insensitive. Oh, that's Dream recreating the Minecraft fight with Technoblade, then immediately cutting to an actor playing Techno laying in a hospital bed. And the obvious implication here is that Dream is being insensitive to Technoblade's passing, and that the video is him putting himself above Techno and using his death for money or something, whatever these dumbasses want to claim. But the reality of the situation is that Technoblade's dad saw this and signed off on it. I mean, I can't imagine a more important guy to sign off on a tribute to the dead guy than the dead guy's dad. And even beyond that, even if the dad hadn't signed off on it, the person tweeting this does not know Technoblade. None of these people do. You don't. I don't. Dream did. So ultimately, it's up to him how to pay homage and respect his friend. Not the audience, not the fans, not people on Twitter, but his friend Dream. And people have the audacity to police like, oh, this is an insensitive way to address like your fallen friend. Like, bro, it's not your friend. It's not up to you. They did this with Super Mega 2, where people accused Matt and Ryan of joking about their dead friend. Even if they did joke about their dead friend, it's their friend. They can choose to grieve and process that however they want. That's not up to you. My friends and I have a pretty funny sense of humor. I'm sure my friends would have a lot of jokes about me in store if I passed away. And that doesn't really upset me because that's how some friend groups are. But these people feel the need to like weigh in and like give their opinion, give their take. I found it really insensitive. Like, bro, nobody cares, bro. Okay? Nobody cares. But I think the way he fostered this intense parasocial relationship and the way he responded to controversies is part of why his face reveal went so freaking poorly. Like, don't get me wrong, this reaction is very funny. But the laughter is fake, like, because he's not a bad-looking guy. I would say he looks like a normal, just like a normal white guy. And I think because of how famous he is, there's no way that expectations could ever be met about what he would look like. A lot of his fans delusionally had high expectations, I guess. They wanted, like, Timothy Chalamet. They wanted this little lizard twink. But Dream's not a bad-looking dude, especially for, like, a gamer who spent the last 10 years playing Minecraft all day. But despite that, his audience was, like, up in arms and raging about it. I think hashtag he's ugly was trending when he face revealed, which is like, that's so brutal. Like, I don't feel that bad for like Dream, like he's a multi-millionaire Minecrafter, like it's whatever, but it still is kind of brutal. Like maybe I do feel bad for him a little bit. Like that probably hurts. And even before that, when he got doxxed and the fat Dream pictures were floating around, people were calling him disgusting. Bro, this is supposed to be your audience. Like, why is your audience so hateful towards you? Well, probably because you allow them to control your public image for the last few years, so they got used to being able to police your life. And ultimately, your viewership became fractured into like 70% normal people who are just watching videos, because like his Minecraft videos are fine. Like, I get it. And then 30% insane people who belong in padded cells. And that 30% slowly but surely scared off everyone else because they're so crazy, and you validate them by the way you like interact with them. And after all that comes the reverse face reveal. He put the mask back on. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. I spent a decent amount of time speculating on his intentions with this, and ultimately I think it was probably a publicity stunt through and through. The reason I say this is that he's not been consistent at all with the mask thing. When he first started it, everyone was posting tweets like, OMG, he's gonna wear the mask to Walmart. OMG, everyone will recognize him even more than if he uses normal face. Blood is waffling about some crazy shit. Like, yeah, obviously, dipshit. He's not going to wear it to Walmart every day. Obviously, he's not going to wear it every moment of every day. Those people were probably baiting for Twitter likes anyway, but regardless, like, there were an incessant amount of tweets like, Blood really think he gonna wear that in public for real? Like, shut up! Don't speak! I decide when you speak, and you haven't been spoken to, so you shut your little mouth. But I think the whole point of the reverse face reveal was to promote his new song titled The Duel, and that song's now being played at his live shows, which he's been doing a lot. He's been on tour, and he has his face out, and there are hundreds of teenagers singing the words of these songs. Like, he does seem to have some amount of an actual fan base for his music. I'm surprised, honestly, this many people are like actually into it, because it's so good and it's so high art. Like, it's so genius stuff that like the average person can just like never understand it, man. Like, Dream's like stuff is like super high art. Like, I never expected anyone to be able to like just grasp it intellectually, like philosophically. Like, it's kind of on another level, but like I'm glad that like a lot of people are like resonating. Hopefully we can get some like philosophy podcast going about Dream stuff. Philosophy with Dream. It seems like now Dream's trying to transition transition like fully into this music career. My big theory is that he's become jaded by the YouTube community after having to apologize, or not having to, but after apologizing a ton to his audience, getting this crazy parasocial viewership, after he was doxxed, which by the way, nobody even talks about that. Like, did nobody feel bad for Dream? Everyone just laughed at him and looked at the fact that he looked like Nikocado Avocado. Like, everyone's so against doxing, but when it happens to Dream, everyone just like laughs at it. What's up with that? What's up with that double standard, ladies and gentlemen? And honestly, people should feel bad because it wasn't just his face, but his name and address were leaked too, which is 10 times worse. But nobody cared because Dream is cringe, right? And after he did an official face reveal where he had lost some weight, he got his jawline back, he looked like pretty good, everyone just called him ugly anyway. Like, they just called him ugly. I do feel bad for him. Like, he put in the work to lose weight and everyone's like, you still don't look good. Like, if I was Dream, I would definitely have some negative feelings about the YouTube community. On top of that, creators like Quackity just like ditched Dream, which led Dream to write this big essay about how he left him on red. It was like, Quackity won't respond to me anymore, guys.
No one's reading this shit. No one's this is too long. Who the what were you thinking when you wrote this down? What the no one's reading this shit. I have better things to do. I have an appointment. I have 10 appointments today. I don't have fucking time to read this shit. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Too long, didn't read. Too long. This is too long. A lot of text. Okay, thank you. Bye. No one cares.
Like, this guy's kind of been left out to dry a bit. Some of that's his doing, some of it is not. But whatever the case, he seems to be trying to leave the label of Minecraft YouTuber behind a little bit and instead take the Joji route, the sort of Bella Porch route of becoming like a real artist instead of like Filthy Frank or like some TikToker that like shakes her midsection on video and like that's what she's famous for, right? He's trying to escape a little bit. And now he did like a Wired video where they ask celebrities questions. And honestly, he's like more likable than you would think. Like, from your impression of Dream, you probably think he's just like totally insufferable or like even a crazy person. You listen to him in this video, like, he's fine. He's just like a chill guy. I don't know what the future holds for Dream. It's hard to say. I'm not really a fan of him, in case you haven't noticed. But whatever the case, I hope he's happy. I hope he becomes a super famous music artist. I hope he's on stage with The Weeknd. Come to think of it, he kind of looks like the White Weeknd. Does he not? Can we just start calling him White Weeknd from now on? He's like White Weeknd, except Dream is like 6'3", and The Weeknd is like 5'4", so like they're kind of like counterparts, like they're kind of foils to each other. But I hope Dream's happy, and I also hope he never posts another cringy tweet apologizing for cultural appropriation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear your war cries. Dude, my voice is fucked. I'm still sick. You guys hear when I was like, my fucking voice is fucked. But I still record videos because I suffer for the content, okay? I'm just about that grind, okay? I'm just one of those grinding people who rain or shine, depressed or happy, dick up or dick down. I'm happy to record a video for my fans. Bye. And if you liked this video, consider becoming a member. For $5 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts, unreleased videos, and the members-only Minecraft server. Thanks so much to all of my YouTube members who fund my content.